Dallas's loss was disappointing to say the least, and the loss of Dak Prescott was a much bigger blow. So 0 touchdowns, 0 trips to the red zone. If everything is bigger in Texas, the worry right now is off the charts.
The home opener.
Looking to start 2-0 for the first time since 2006. That's a nice softball underhand pitch out of you, or a bowling technique.
Yeah, now I need to get shoulder surgery.
We love you. We'll see you next hour. Thank you for being here. Elsewhere in the NFC East, the Washington Commanders also have a winning record. That is accurate. And since any positive news out of D.C. is noteworthy these days, we decide to investigate a little further.
Yeah, with the vocals.
He ain't never lied.
He didn't look happy. He didn't look happy at all.
No, would you be happy if you start 0-2? I mean, you don't need to know football to know that's bad.
Not
Historically,
good.
only 11% of teams that go 0-2 make the playoffs. All right, so the Packers, they fall to the Vikings week 1. This happened to them last year. They ended up being the NFC's #1 seed. But this is a very different Packers team than it was last year. Are you concerned, Coach?
Yeah, look, I think they'll bounce.
For Aaron to make. I mean, Watson missed that first bomb early in the game. That's what it says. Everybody keeps saying, oh, if you drop one of Aaron's ball, he's not coming back to you. Well, why not? This is a... Are you going back to him? He just showed you.
You better go back to him.
Come on, man.
Another conversation all offseason was about not having an offensive coordinator. The issues with the Patriots. Miami had their number once again. Mac Jones concerns there. What should we be looking for, Mike?
Well, he's going to have to overcome coach, and I think it's going to, he has to just be different and has to show that he can play this position at a high level.
Well, they got to get creative. I mean, look at this. You only had 2 plays of 20-plus yards last week. They're not getting creative. Like
They just didn't finish drive. They had a fumble, and they had some opportunities, but it just didn't end well.
The other thing I think about when I think New
England started 0-2 21 years ago.
Wow.
Been a minute. All right, both Super Bowl teams lost their openers at home. Charles, should the Bengals be concerned? We'll start with them.
No, I mean, there's a little bit of concern because of all of it. Don't panic in Cincinnati. This team just knows how to get it done and know how to win.
We know the issues there, right? And we saw them against a very good Buffalo Bills team. Are you concerned with them?
Like the Bills were
15 hits. Missing his left tackle and Andrew Whitworth. There's some changes there, and being able to protect him, as we talk about with Burrow and any quarterback.
Allen Robinson, 2 targets.
Which is a whole other, again, it's week 1, getting them on the same page. We will see more of them. They take on Atlanta today. But before we head to break, time for Crazy Good. Talk about getting creative. They're all over the place. That's a fun offense to watch. Coming up, a look at Hollywood there. I remember when he was in Bristol, Connecticut. Oh, how things have changed for Colin Cowherd. We appreciate him as always. But, of course, tons of reasons to love Josh Allen. You also got them facing off against the Titans today. How does that one work out on Monday night, excuse me?
Yeah, look, I think the Titans will bounce. Yes, indeed. I see Buffalo.
We talk about the Chiefs. We talk about the Bills. We talk about the Ravens. Is there an AFC team, Shregs, we're not talking about that we should be?
Yeah, I wrote about this for Fox Sports.
The pain in the butt for the Panthers. Nick Chubb, 141 yards.
And Kareem Hunt. They're good.
Crazy. All right, so you guys, you made a declaration that the Dolphins are the best team in that division last week. You were high on the Ravens. They face off today. Mike, I'll start with you. How does this one play out?
Well, I think Lamar going to be ready for
I totally understand that, but what I like is this Miami.
Marcus Peters is back in that secondary after missing all this year.
He's
He's back.
So Peters is back.
Coach, he's back.
I'm talking about the other guys, not mine.
Oh, okay.
What side are you on for this argument?
I think it's a great matchup.
Jordans for your Gucci loafers,
These are my Mike Vick, Jordan, something going here, but
courtesy of
I like
Mike.
Baltimore.
I like Miami. I think it's going to be a really good one, and Miami kicked their butts last year.
Is brought to you by Bud Light.
Was that name all in the middle?
I love it.
These coaches want to dance.
You got to love it. That play call. I mean, for that organization.
Yeah, what did they have to lose, though?
It was exciting to see. I know that. And I agree. I think, man, you're playing with house. But I get Dabo's a rookie at that. So,
it's like a college coach. Yeah, that's the feeling that you got.
Straight, you live in New York. I live in New York. It's like Jets or Giants. Where are you at? And the Giants have this amazing feeling. It's a New York Giant city for this week.
Well, it's always been that way, Peter.
Nicely done.
It's always been New York Giants week. But, the thing is they can get past in Carolina today.
Well, and it makes it a little easier in that division with having Dallas and all the question marks there with the departure of Dak. So on the other side, Baker Mayfield didn't look great in week 1. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, I expect him to play better. He put the ball on the ground.
One thing I will say about Baker, if you look at Baker, #1 overall pick, and you look at all the numbers aren't there. He's not this tall and this big and all these things. But he is
That guy. All right, Carson Wentz hadn't had a 4 passing touchdown performance since 2017. What did you see from him, Mike, that you liked?
Well, he played with a lot of confidence.
All right, we are going to turn our attention now to Sean Payton. We love having you here for so many different reasons. But, of course, we got that big Bucs-Saints game today, and you prepared a little something for us, so let's take a listen.
Hey.
Don't be fooled by his
From the law offices of Peter
This
Schrager.
guy can
Yes.
I love it. Most of us fell victim last. Has given away over $6.5 million in prizes. Plenty more where that came from. So scan the QR code, download the app. You know what to do. All right, I am going back with my Niners. I don't think that they're going to fall victim again, so I have them by 6. Mike?
I'm taking my Steelers over the Patriots by 7.
For more, thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the GMC Fox and